And welcome everybody to the Williams Rink in the Capel Community Center just off of the campus of Trinity College for today's NESCAC Men's Ice Hockey Final, featuring the 6th-seeded Colby College Mules and the top seed in the conference and 6th in the nation, Trinity College Bantams. But we will get one question settled. Is it going to be in just a couple of hours time from now the Colby College Mules winning their first ever NESCAC title, or is it going to be the Bantams winning their 3rd straight and 5th overall? Our goalie matchup this afternoon for the NESCAC final, 2 seniors, one from Granite Bay, California, Sean Lawrence in between the pipes for the Mules, the other, the senior from St. Hubert, Quebec, Alex Morin between the pipes for the Bantams. 20 minutes on the north and south end clocks. The puck is dropped, and we are rocking on the NESCAC final. The Mules in their away blue tops with the silver piping. The Bantams in their home white tops with the blue bottoms. The Mules going from left to right. The Bantams from right to left. If you are more geographically inclined, the left is your north, the right is your south. One shot aside, one save aside for Morin as the backhand forward to Whitney. Whitney with the step, the shot. Oh, he misses the net by about 3 feet. It was the end of a long shift for Whitney, but a breakaway the other way. Backhand save by Morin, and he covers up the trapper. Lawrence, the senior, as I mentioned, out of Granite Bay, California, making his 23rd appearance this season, his 23rd start, 13-7-2, a 2.11 goals against average. That is 20th in the nation, a save percentage of .938. That is 3rd in the D3 country. The feast for Sean Lawrence in 13 wins, he has allowed 12 total goals. In the 7 losses, he has allowed 28 goals against. Morin in net for the Bantams, his 25th game this season, 17-5-2, a 1.76 goals against average. That is 6th in the country, a .928 save percentage. That is 16th. The neutral zone. The Mules go for a line change. The Bantams trying to take advantage. Whitney inside the circle. Whitney snapshot saved by Lawrence. The linesman helps out once, twice, thrice, keeping the puck in the attacking end, but the Bantams right back in. The backhand saved by Lawrence on the attempt by Ben Shadle. Miscommunication, and back the other way for the Mules in this scoreless first period. And the hitting picking up all of a sudden. Liam Feeney carrying the wood heavy and hard. Zone, but Liam Feeney picked his pocket, and here's Sabitsky with a B under his bonnet. Sabitsky carrying it on the backhand, down to the corner. Sabitsky out to the high slot. Fiorentino lines one up, saved by Lawrence. Thomas Stahlhuth may have gotten a piece of that one on the indirect pass by Feeney as Schuler goes cross ice, but there's Healy. Bantams in transition. Healy, the drop pass. Hegarty, the shot. Saved by Lawrence. Juicy rebound right through the slot, but out the other way. Out the other way. Ben Shadle overskates it. Knowlton, though, there in layers. Knowlton just inside the dot. Rigs it off the post, and the rebound ricochets all the way out to the neutral zone. Tries to shovel it south of the goal line. Houston throws it off of Benicki. Oh, and then a derriere check by Mario Benicki takes down Ryan Pfeffer. Blake Carrick racing to it. The forward will cede to Fiorentino. Fiorentino turns it over. Great play by Cam McDonald right in between the feet of Alex Morin. That almost bounced in. As back for the Mules. One last attacking zone chance, but Fiorentino is there. Schulin lines it up, not in time. The Bantams defenseman knew how much time was left. J.P. Schulin did not. What a first period between the Colby College Mules and the Trinity College Bantams. But after 20 minutes of play, nothing has happened on the scoreboard. No goals for the Mules, no goals for the Bantams. Back to the Mules. No penalties from either side as J.P. Schulin shot blocked in front by Hegarty, and then Nick O'Connor jumped on it but missed the net entirely. And the Mules try to dump it right back. It's touched up to Houston. The shot saved Morin. The puck cleared down ice as it was Spencer Houston who tried to bank it off of Morin, who has had to face many a shot in terms of quality. Well, he just turned aside one quality chance there by Spencer Houston. But there's a pumpkin! Zach Hale, 1-0 Mules. The junior's 4th goal of the season, his first in his last 10 games. Carrick jams, Sabitsky to the backhand of Feeney, the rebound, shot saved Lawrence, it's still loose, and Lawrence covers it up. Dan DuPont was checking the integrity of Liam Feeney's shin guards. As Barclay Gamble shot the rebound, Zuccarini cannot control the bouncing puck and slam it on home. Wow, delivers the hit, but here's Phil Clitorinos with Houston. Clitorinos does not have any options, and from his derriere, throws one towards net. The rebound comes over to Andrew Reese. Reese right in front, the deflection! Morin cannot make the save! Spencer Houston has scored in 2 straight. 2-0, the Mules lead. Reese and Clitorinos should get credit for the assist, and Spencer Houston all of a sudden has become a scoring dynamo. Goals in back-to-back, just 3 total for the freshman. Tyler Whitney, a good hit. And play on is the call, as that was touched by a high stick of a Bantam. A swing and a miss at the blue line. Sabitsky has Blake Carrick. Sabitsky cross ice to Carrick on the saucer. The defenseman had gone down. Sabitsky had an open lane to the net and couldn't pull the trigger. The backhand right leg pad save by Lawrence. High slot, Decker goes down, and it's going to be Ryan Pfeffer picking it up. Pfeffer lines it up, Lawrence saves, the rebound still loose, and it will go south of the goal line as both Dylan Healy at the dot against Nick O'Connor. Healy wins it clean out to Feeney. One-timer, Fiorentino, save by Lawrence. Fiorentino tries again, blocked. That time by J.P. Schulin, but it scoots over the stick of Whitney. Feeney keeps it in at the point. Feeney spins. His pass to the corner off of a couple of different players, and Lawrence with the save. Right now, the best offensive players out on the ice for the Bantams are their defensemen. Off of the right knee of Houston, Mario Benicki cannot clear, kept in by Pfeffer. Down to the corner to Sabitsky. Sabitsky against the grain. The Bantams' best goal scorer misses the far post. Fiorentino back to Sabitsky. Another chance and a block by Houston. Decker going to try to bleed the clock. Not only is he going to try, he is going to be successful. The Mules fans with a huge roar as their team scores 2 in the second, and they lead by 2, 2-0. Our score in Hartford with 1 more regulation period to go. Can the Mules hold on for their first ever NESCAC crown, or can the Bantams come back and take their 3rd in a row? The Colby College Mules 20 minutes away from their first ever NESCAC crown, but can the defending champs, the Trinity College Bantams, battle back here in the 3rd and final regulation periods? Sean Lawrence has been spectacular. 24 shots on net for the Bantams, 24 saves for Sean Lawrence. The Mules, they have 20 shots on net. Alex Morin has made just 18 saves, and that is the difference in this one. Is this the final time Alex Morin leads the Trinity College Bantams onto the ice, or can the Bantams come back from a 2-goal deficit against Sean Lawrence and the Colby College Mules? Down as well. Callahan takes a huge hit from Griff Fadden, but he gets the puck deep. Mark Knowlton to the backhand. Around the net, Knowlton takes a look over the right shoulder. Gets knocked a little bit off of his skates. Knowlton throws it through the crease out to Michael Grandy. Grandy taps it to Haggerty. Haggerty to Grandy. The shot blocked by Hale. Grandy taps it to Haggerty. Haggerty has Knowlton unmarked near side. Grandy instead scores! Michael Grandy with the wrister pots it home, and we've got a 1-goal game. was because Nicholas Fiorentino took a huge hit from Griff Fadden. The goal! Through the wickets! Alex Morin! Not paying attention as Cam McDonald banks it home! Cam McDonald with goals in back-to-back games. Deflects and goes right through the goal mouth. Healy to Feeney. Feeney can't control. Justin Grillo with the breakaway. Saved by Morin. And Thomas Stallhuth and Andrew Reese. Reese cannot clear it. Kept in by Callahan. Deflected in front. Through the wickets. It's still loose. Huge scrum. Puck is still loose. And now it's finally blown dead. Now the question is that covered up in the crease? It is! Penalty shot coming for the Bantams. Grandy, the freshman from Des Plaines, Illinois, out of the Westchester Ruston High School. 3 points in his last 10 games. Scored his his second career goal February 3rd against Middlebury, and earlier today, Michael Grandy against Sean Lawrence. Grandy puts it off the post. Lawrence jabbed out with the stick. Grandy actually dangled around him, but he just couldn't tuck it in. Healy cannot dangle past DuPont. Fiorentino keeps it in, but his wrister hits another blue sweater. Bantams tag right back up. Feeney cross ice to Healy. Healy shot, save Lawrence. If Sean Lawrence has seen it, Sean Lawrence has stopped it. He wins it. Callahan, the shot, hits the scrum, the battle for the puck. Whitney, toe drags, throws it in front, it comes right back to him. Whitney tries to go 5-hole, and Lawrence stays strong. Mike Rudolph gets sent from the dot, and Healy will stay. It's a little bit of an advantage for the Bantams. Polsinelli in the shooter's position. Oh, and it almost worked as it missed the post by inches. The Bantams pressing, the Mules bending, but definitely not breaking. Stallhuth tries to clear, cannot. Tries again, cannot. And Whitney comes away with the puck. Whitney floats it south of the goal line over to Sabitsky. Sabitsky right in front. Oh, what a save by Sean Lawrence. Crossbar. Zuccarini back to Hegarty. Hegarty shoots, blocked in front. Tap back the near side. Morin still in his net. Gamble's attempt. DuPont blocks that one. Morin still in his net with 2:17 to go, and the difference still a pair. Stalemate won by the Bantams, kept in by Feeney. Feeney with the extra skater. Down to the corner to Whitney. Whitney batting shot right through the crease, and Gamble couldn't follow the pass, and it is chipped out into the neutral zone. Sabitsky with 90 seconds to go. He returns the favor to Whitney. Whitney into the attacking end. Whitney, cross ice, stolen by Cam McDonald. Feeney hops up high into the air. Thomas Stallhuth floats it into the neutral zone. Justin Grillo, Cam McDonald! Cam McDonald is going to put the final nail into the coffin. In his 100th career game, Cam McDonald has scored goals 31 and 32. The countdown is on. The gloves and sticks are thrown into the air. For the first time ever, the Colby College Mules are your NESCAC champions. They mob Sean Lawrence, who gave up one goal in each of the 3 games. As the careers, more than likely, of Connor Hegarty, Griff Martin, Bradley Buvino, Tyler Whitney, Anthony Sabitsky, and Alex Morin are probably over. The handshake at center ice. Lawrence, the senior goalie, leads the way for the Colby College Mules. Sabitsky, the senior and second to last member of the 100-point club, leads the way for the Bantams. Sabitsky finishes his career with 115 games played, 50 goals, and 57 assists, 18th most points all time. Tyler Whitney, the senior from Wakefield, Massachusetts, will end his career with 107 games played, 41 goals, and 63 assists. As the Bantams say thanks to their fans that have stuck around all season long, but look at the celebration, far side, hugs everywhere. As Zach Hale actually make that JP Shulin, I think the easiest way to describe that, assaulting Justin Grillo on the far side. Hopefully nobody gets injured in any of the celebrations, but the Colby College Mules have a reason to celebrate. For the first time ever, the Colby College Mules are the NESCAC champions. They win the automatic bid into the NCAA D3 Ice Hockey Tournament. Dan DuPont, Phil Clitorinos, and Mike Rudolph get the congratulatory handshakes from the new athletic director here at Trinity College, Drew Galbraith, who is awesome. Those are probably the biggest smiles Rudolph, Clitorinos, and DuPont have displayed in hockey uniforms in quite some time. The Colby College Mules, for the first time ever, win the NESCAC tournament and will play on into the NCAA tournament. They defeat the Trinity College Bantams 4-1. Sean Lawrence, the MVP of the tournament, just one goal allowed in each of the 3 games as the Mules show off their trophy to their fans that made the trip all the way from Waterville, Maine.